Trading is 90% mindset or 10% charts.
Yeah, I don't fully agree with that.
Why? Why not?
Because I think that like technicals are so much more important than people say. Like obviously, like you hear it a lot, like okay, 20% is technicals and 80% is mindset, but still, like technicals is such a massive, massive, massive part of the whole equation, and it's really something that you don't just learn. Like you can spend 3 years learning technicals and still kind of like be nowhere, whereas at some point in time, once you then finally understand the technicals that took 3 years to learn, it often just takes a little psychological tweak to then be the good trader. So I think, yes, like psychology plays a massive part in trading, but it's not like it's as important as everybody says.
Like if you don't come up with a good trading idea, then it doesn't matter the psychology if it's going straight to your stop loss every time.
Right.
Because you don't have an edge in the market, or you don't have good trading ideas, like you don't trade the right concepts, like the psychology is not even going to matter.
News events ruin more traders than they help. Okay, we'll start with you. Why fact?
News events, especially the big ones like NFP, CPI, FOMC, they engineer, like the market engineers liquidity before those news events. And in majority of those, it takes out both the sellers and the buyers before the actual move. Let's say it goes up. First, it will go down pretty aggressively, taking out the people who are in too early, and then make the move. That's why I think it will destroy most beginner traders, because they think they are in, but they get stopped out before the real move.
Okay, and then you said hot take.
Yes, I say some people, other people told them early in their trading career, like, do not trade news because news does this. But I think with news, only when you truly understand how to trade news, you should trade it, and otherwise you should not use it. So it can either ruin you or it can really benefit you if you know how to use it in the correct way. So or skip it or really dive into how you can use it as an extra edge, and then you can make some profits with them.
A small account is the best teacher.
A small account is the best teacher.
Oh, okay. All right. You want to take the lead on this one first then? Why hot take?
Like, in my opinion, when you trade on a small account, it's very good in the very beginning phase, but it's more kind of like a primary corner teacher, like of the first maybe few months of your trading career, but definitely not the best way, because if you trade on a $200 account, let's say, and you trade with 0.01 lots, you're not going to take the account very serious. So I definitely then would recommend that you, for example, buy a smaller prop firm account, let's say a $5,000 or a $10,000 challenge, and then take that very serious, because that's going to be a lot closer to the emotions and the rush that you're going to feel when trading on a $100,000 account, for example, with prop firms. So I think it's definitely a good way to start off and get a feeling for how to manually trade and input trades and manage risk, but it's not the best teacher.
And then
Yeah, I do agree on this, but yeah, Fabio, of course, also has a point. Well, I think for a beginning trader, it's the perfect teacher, because like if you go too big too fast, like you see people losing unnecessarily big amounts of money, especially in the beginning. So the small account can be the best teacher, and then especially indeed in the early parts of your journey. But yeah, of course, later on you need to get comfortable with higher risk and higher amounts that you're willing to lose and risk on a trade.
And it's also better than trading on a demo account, I think.
Yeah,
because a lot of people stick way too long into trading demo capital.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you trade demo, like it doesn't matter. Like I've flipped accounts on demo like within a week, but like it doesn't work the same way. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can't sleep with an open trade, you're over leveraged. All right. Both hot takes. Why hot take?
Now, at the beginning, now I also never do that anymore compared to in the past, over leveraging trade, because if you can't sleep because of a trade, you're either risking too much or you shouldn't have been in this trade overall. You have to have a lot of conviction. So for me, that's not the case anymore.
Being in a trade, even after 5 years, still excites me so much that even if I have a very small position, a very decent position, where I know my stop loss or take profit is not going to be hit during the night, I still sleep lighter because I know I'm exposed.
More traders fail because of FOMO than lack of knowledge. Fact. Okay, I'll let you go first this time. Why the fact?
FOMO means wanting to be in a trade while you actually should not be in a trade. You're in or too late or too early. You're or FOMO of missing the potential move, or the move already happened and you want to chase it. Both is not professional behavior, and you will lose money in the long run because you expose yourself to B setups, to not profitable setups.
Yeah. FOMO is holding a lot of people back because even when you are more experienced in trading and let's say you go on a vacation where you know you cannot focus as much as you like, it's better to not trade and miss opportunity because opportunities are every day. The market or an instrument is open. So that's a good thing to learn. But most people struggle with that in the beginning, also myself. So a really important thing to learn.